What's up, peoples? What's up, peoples? What's up, peoples? It's your boy MM2K back again with another video. Can you do me a huge favor before we get into this one? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when your boy's dropping these doses. I appreciate all of y'all straight up, because y'all know the deal. Y'all know the slogan. I am not too proud to ask. Okay, so let's talk about it, y'all. It's a little mini rant from your boy on the Stadia Dosage platform. What you're seeing right here, right now, is the Stadia launch trailer. Okay. Now, why is that relevant to what I'm going to talk about today? Because we had the video game awards the night prior to me filming and airing this particular video you're watching now, and earlier in the day, I can't take credit for it, another Stadia presence had tweeted something and I retweeted it and followed up to where we noticed that there weren't any Stadia / video game award advert crossovers or anything like that. Now, why is that important and why is that even necessary? Well, as we both know, maybe not necessarily the video game awards, but Geoff Keighley, the host of the video game awards and the creator of it pretty much, has a video game platform hosted where? On Google, right? And we also know that Google Stadia is, hosted by who? Google. You know what I'm saying? So we expected some cross-pollination. So me and this presence had put some tweets out, and we noticed that like within an hour or two, coincidentally, that you started seeing some video game awards announced in Stadia, and then Stadia, announcing the video game awards. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking credit for anything. I'm just saying, I'm just putting the timeline out there. You make your own decisions, make your own judgment on that. That being the case, so I'm watching the video game awards, and there were commercials like this hippie style commercial that doesn't address the problem that Stadia has. Like, marketing is all about mind share, okay? Marketing is all about reaching a public and getting them to feel favorably about your product or service and them wanting it, period. That's what it's about. And in order for you to do that, if there's any prohibitions about your product or service, those advertisements need to attack that. Now, the biggest prohibition about Google Stadia is, there's a lot of lies and stuff out there about it. And that's going to take more than commercials to address. But the biggest thing is, I think that people don't know why would I get this? If I'm a gamer, what does Google Stadia provide for me that I don't get from currently an Xbox or PlayStation when I'm at home? And what Project Xcloud is going to present to me, or what they're offering, or what they're stating that they're going to be able to present to me if I just stick with my Xbox, right? So in order for you to do that, again, you got to address those notions. And in looking at the advertisements that were in this vein that you're seeing on the screen, they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do that. They still were just in this crazy aesthetic that, I don't know, just is supposed to be visually appealing to people, but it doesn't answer the why. And they got to answer the why, okay? They got to answer the why. So here's my suggestion, because it was very disappointing to see that even if they did scramble to do this at the last minute, that nobody had an answer for that. Here's what they need to do. I said to myself, instead of just, coming out with an angry video today, or just, pointing the finger, MM2K, what type of examples are you talking about? So I went on YouTube and I looked back at some good PlayStation commercials, some good Xbox commercials, and some of the best commercials, I think, when those guys were in difficult times and trying to address some things, like particularly with the 360 and then the PlayStation 3, is that they addressed the why. They had like promotional commercials where I think what Google Stadia needs to do is they need to explain to people, hey, here's why you would want Google Stadia. It's great gaming on the go, whether you're traveling in your house or outside of your house. You know what I mean? And it's very cheap. just it's for the cost of Xbox Live, right? You can have access to our top tier service, okay? And on top of that, you don't need a $500 rig to play games in top-notch fidelity, okay? Now, and they can just present that out there, put that out there and say, this unit performs better than the vast majority of gaming consoles out there. And by you phrasing it that way, that's the truth. The majority of gaming consoles out there are the PS4 Slims, the Xbox One S's, and the Nintendo Switches. And Google Stadia performs better than those. Now, again, they're doing technical tests, quote unquote, versus the Xbox One X, but there's problems with those technical tests for one, and I addressed that in an earlier video, because and a lot of times they're getting condensed video sent to them opposed to doing it themselves in-house in a lot of cases. But even at that, we know this is early access and that the developers are getting used to the platform. So right now, as far as all-around fidelity, the Xbox One X still is beating it in all-around fidelity, but Google Stadia is beating it in like frame performance. So that's, you know, so it's a give or take, but it's not this full 4K 60 as alluded to earlier on. But you get around that, again, by saying this unit, even in early access, performs better than most of the consoles out there. And it's cheaper than that $500 or $400 price tag that you're being asked to pay by the others to get similar performance. That's all you do. And as people address, well, it's not full 4K. Well, we're hitting the flat 60 frames per second. Show me where Xbox One X is doing that consistently. You know what I'm saying? There's not that type of messaging going out there that makes sense, that gives it a place in a gamer's mind and help increase his mind share. It's just this hippie stuff like this. And it gotta stop, okay? It gotta stop because it's not working. And I feel, honestly, even though I'm loving the platform, I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? It's honestly, next to my PC, when I want like super fidelity, I may go play on my PC. But next to my PC, Stadia is my preferred platform right now because I get to move all around the house just with a couple of clicks and play my favorite games. You know what I'm saying? So I'm enjoying Darksider Genesis. I'm really getting into Destiny 2. Again, that new Destiny 2 add-ons and stuff like that, man, they're phenomenal. So just with a couple clicks, boom, I'm in those games. So with that said, again, Mr. Phil Harrison, Google, you got to do better on this front. Get rid of this hippie montage. Start addressing the whys. Okay, start addressing the whys, and you can do it even in 30-second ad spurts. But with that said, that's it from your boy. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, because like I always say, you curious what I think. But with that being said, if you did like my content, you can catch me per the links below. Hey, yo, check me out. Also, if you want to see more talk from me besides about Stadia, check me out on the PNTS network. Check me out with the Broadband Bullies, and check me out on the Hard Knock Digital Culture. With that being said, you all have a wonderful, wonderful gaming day. Peace.